Worldwide Jess, Worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
It's time to set it off.
All right, so latest news in the Alec Baldwin's case. A judge sentenced Hannah Gutierrez Reed to 18 months in prison after the jury found her guilty of involuntary manslaughter. The jury convicted her on March 6th. So the arrest armorer is the person responsible for the firearms on set where cinematographer Helena Hutchins was shot and killed back in 2021. Hutchins had been preparing for a close-up shot when Alec Baldwin was holding a gun and discharged, okay? In Hannah's statement, she said, first and foremost, my heart aches for the Hutchins family and friends and colleagues as well. It has been a tragedy since it occurred. And Helena has been and always will be an inspiration to me. I understand that she was taken too soon, and I pray that you all find peace. She currently has been in jail for about a month, and Alec Baldwin is heading to trial for involuntary manslaughter as well in July. But this was interesting because his original charges were dropped last April, and then they brought them back on January 19th. Mm-hmm. So he's still going to be tried for involuntary manslaughter.
And I hope he beats all his charges because Alec Baldwin should not be held guilty for anything. Like you're on a set. There's so many checks and balances that happen before that prop gun gets to you. Why was it even a real gun? Exactly. Why was there real bullets in the gun?
Well, not even that. When I don't know how it is before, but now when you go on set, they make the actual actors check the gun to make sure there's no bullets in the gun. Like they actually, you have to check it.
Why does the actor have to do it? What if I don't know anything about firearms?
As another precaution to make sure. And then they're not allowed to actually point the gun at the person. They point it off where it looks like it. So there's so many precautions. I wonder if that was the case during that film.
And they actually have like somebody to come before the scene. They prep the scene with another person who comes and makes it. I never seen the actor do it, but I seen like an actual person shoot the gun. I think that somebody that they have in training to train you on how to get ready for these types of scenes.
In East New York, when I was acting on that show a couple of months ago, I actually had to check myself.
Well, that was wrong. Was that a to-be film? Okay.
That sounds like somebody was cutting costs. The fact that actors got to check their own gun is crazy to me. And why is it a real gun?
Yeah,
it shouldn't even be a real gun.
I know. Well, in other news, now listen, I need y'all to get into this. This is for y'all. This is why I'm reporting this, because y'all two are men, and I don't know how y'all be sleeping. But a man suffers penile fracture during sleep. Okay, so this guy was 27 years old, and he's from Tunisia. So this is worldwide news. And he had to go through an emergency surgery after fracturing his penis while he was asleep. All right, he reportedly rolled over on his erected penis while sleeping. I don't know what type of dream it was, but honey, it was real. All right, which led to a snap sound and intense pain and swollen. Yes. At first, he ignored the symptoms and waited 36 hours before going to a hospital. Right? According to the doctors, penile fractures, although they are rare, they demand urgent surgical attention due to their potentially severe consequences. All right, a penis is technically boneless, so it's no, it's like a little chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them little wings. So it's no bones, but the fracture is a tear in the tissue that allows the penis to become erect. So a sign of a broken penis is called eggplant deformity, hence the emoji that they use. It's quite the perfect metaphor.
Damn, they don't make nothing like they used to. Penises used to be way more durable.
Listen. This is when the penis becomes swollen and purple. Eggplant. All right. The patient didn't suffer any long-term problems regarding urination or sexual function, but it can happen. So y'all watch how y'all rolling around.
I think that's cap. I don't believe that story. I don't believe that he just tore his penis or fractured his penis just by rolling over.
What, he had a
wet
dream
story he
and
telling
then
people.
Turned over and bung.
Nah, that's the story he telling people. Something else happened.
Something else happened.
You don't just get no fractured penis by rolling over.
You think he might have been possibly cheating?
I don't know.
He made up that story.
So
it had to be. I don't know, but they say he rolled over. That's why I said I don't know what the dream was given. Could have been Freddy Krueger chasing him. Anything. We don't know.
Freddy Krueger chasing him, not gonna have him erect though. Or maybe
you don't know that.
We don't know what he was doing.
You right?
Yeah.
Touche.
So.
5 claws.
All right.
One right up the crack.
But anyway, the last story of the day: Cameron slams Caitlyn Jenner for comment about O.J. Simpson's death on an episode of the podcast It Is What It Is with Cam, Mace, and Treasure Wilson. My bad. I'm gonna get it right, y'all. Cam criticized Caitlyn's tweeting good riddance after the announcement of OJ's death. This is what he had to say.
Like, I seen Caitlyn Jenner write some shit, good riddance. Caitlyn Jenner, you killed niggas in Calabasas. And Talking about paparazzi was chasing you, and you was Bruce. No, just nothing to do with transgender, nothing like that. But I'm just trying to say, the paparazzi wasn't on Brewster when you had to be running to kill. You ain't Princess Di. The fuck you mean the paparazzi was on you? You killed and you paid $800,000 because you was wrong. If you wasn't wrong, you would have fought it. You killed admitted to killing and then paid because you killed
You're not lying. $800,000 settlement for that car crash. Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah, for the car crash in 2015. Right. And Caitlyn jumped on X to defend herself. She said, I know you all think it's cute to compare a fatal car accident with multiple vehicles involved to a brutal murder, but remember OJ said something to the effect of, I could kill her, referring to Nicole, and get away with it because I'm OJ Simpson.
Yeah, two things can be true though. You was in a fatal car crash that left one woman dead, and that person's family might feel like you didn't have to, deal with the consequences of your actions because you are a celebrity. Maybe they feel like you got off light and only had to pay $800,000 settlement because of who you are. So what about when you die and somebody tweets out, good riddance?
Right.
Yeah.
But this the thing I never understood about the OJ story. Whether you believe it or not, he was found innocent, not guilty. He was found not guilty. So when I see the newspapers saying, now the murderer's dead and the killer's killed, it's just really crazy to me because he was found, whether you believe it or not, legally he was found innocent, not guilty.
Only thing I don't understand about the OJ case is when people say him dying at 76 years old of prostate cancer is karma. Do you understand that the average lifespan of a man is 72, 73 years old?
So he
beat that by 3 years, and he died of prostate cancer. That can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Health issues are not karma, you idiots.
I'm going to doctor today.
Well, good. And for those who don't know, Cameron felt so strongly about it because O.J. Simpson was a recurring guest host on It Is What It Is, so they were actually cool.
All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess. Let's get to the People's Choice Mix. Let's go.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.